Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, what a reading I have for you today. I had to do a karmic reading as part of this whole thing because I got a queen in here, and like spirit and my spirit guides and my angels were like refusing to clarify her. And I knew in my intuition it was the divine feminine, but I was like, they wouldn't give me the answer, and it was just trying to get me really frustrated. So I had to like literally put away two different decks because I just burned them. They were just giving me a storyline, which really was the storyline of the divine masculine and feminine about the lesson that she taught him. But I just, I have to be very clear. If I'm going to be reporting something, I'm not fake news here, right? I'm like, I do my due diligence. I check it out. This is like real news. And so I had to like really search. And so I thought, fine, if you're not going to give it to me through the clarifier, I'm going to do a separate karmic reading, which I did. And then, of course, I didn't get, any queen in the masculine's energy. And it frankly shows me that he's pretty much done with everybody. And I already came up in the theme of the reading. So then, of course, after I do the karmic reading, then I'm like, fine, I'm going to get a whole nother deck. I clarify, boom, first card out, Empress. And I'm like, come on. So maybe Spirit was trying to tell me that it was important for some of you to have the karmic reading done as part of today's energy check-in. So it literally took me an extra 40 minutes just to get that part done because I was like getting really frustrated. So I had to reground myself, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, here we are with a huge, huge reading. It is Three of Pentacles has come out so much in this deck. And I mean, in all of these decks, I've got the Three of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine. Hold on. So I just want to really quickly go over Three of Pentacles too, but I want to tell you where I got them because it's a significant message. I received Three of Pentacles for Divine Feminine inner headspace. Okay, Three of Pentacles. I got Three of Pentacles again in her environment. I got Three of Pentacles for Divine Masculine in his headspace as well. And then I got it another time here for him. Maybe it's in the connective reading. But Three of Pentacles, guys, it is about mastery. It's about studying. It's about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about commitment. It's about partnering with another person, okay? It's about, that's why when it came out here, I already knew it was the feminine, but still, I got a little paranoid. So I was like, I have to know because, a lot of threes are a little challenging. But when you get the Three of Pentacles in a love relationship, in a love connection, in a love reading, this is about people that are committed to the relationship, that are putting the effort in to make things work, okay? And maybe they're getting coaching, maybe they're healing, maybe they're, really working on their self mastery. I mean, Divine Masculine certainly is. He like knows what his wish is, and so does Divine Feminine. I mean, she's working really hard on grounding herself and coming into an energy of healing. And it's come out in her environment. She's still very much healing this, pain that she's had around, third parties and being juggled, and it's still a real wound. And I get it. We're a Mercury retrograde, so when that type of energy comes back, Mercury retrograde, it helps us go back to a time for things that are not necessarily closed up yet. So maybe she's like rereading things, or maybe she's gone back in time to, look at text messages or observe her own behavior. And so, she's in the energy of really working to close that wound. Masculine's doing the same thing, same thing. So Three of Pentacles, while it can, represent like a love triangle or three people, that's the reason why I also did it. For me, my third party energy is really Three of Cups, Three of Swords, depending on the other cards that come along with it. Okay, it's not always about it's not always about one card. That's why I read multiple cards. So in this Three of Pentacles reading, because we got it so much, it's very much about people who are working towards being the best version of themselves, to be the best partner for each other. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Before I get started, I want to remind people I have these beautiful pendants. I've sold out so many signs already, but these pendants. So this is Sagittarius. Look at this, guys, Sagittarius. This the Archer. So these pendants come with a 1 card blessing for your journey. Okay, and shipping is free. I still have a few signs available on my website. We've got Libra. We've got Taurus, where my earth signs and air signs at. And we've got Sag, my fire signs. We have a bunch more because I bought a couple per sign. So if you are interested in purchasing your pendant, do so now at queenoflight1111.com. If you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com and book your reading directly on my website. As a reminder, for the healing sessions, you must email me an unfiltered picture of yourself. And once I look at it and if I can see I can work with you, if it'll be helpful for you, then I will email you back and then you can book the session on my website. Okay, so those are the opening messages. Let's go ahead and get started. Bottoms of the deck, Divine Masculine's overall energy, Divine Feminine's overall energy. She is in the 3 of Cups energy. Okay, so she's like in her overall energy, you know, like spring is coming, the weather is getting good, and she's just in an energy of celebration and enjoying herself. Divine Masculine is in an energy of really loving himself, Ace of Cups. He's in an energy of self-love, filling his own cup, understanding himself better. Bottom of the deck for the theme of today's reading is victory and success, 6 of Wands. There's victory that is occurring in their connection. Let us start with the overall energies for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. First card out, look at her. Man, look at her. Luminosity. Let me tell you, when this card comes out, in this Oracle deck, this is all about glowing, having the light within you. Okay, luminosity. I mean, think about it. It's about being luminous. Luminosity is about having the light within yourself. Luminosity is about also understanding that you are in this place when you're glowing from within, when you have your own light and you're glowing from within, you can attract a chivalrous male. You can attract Divine Masculine. Okay, this is also an energy of, you know, she's in her center, she's in her heart center, she's in the center of her core, she's in the center of her being, she's in the center of her universe. 3 of Cups, you know, she's out, she's sharing her light, she's enjoying herself, she's loving her life. And so that is keeping her in this light energy, in a loving energy. This is also about, you know, a woman who, you know, she respects herself. She respects her time and her feelings, and she's confident. And that is the energy and the vibe that she is attracting back to herself. So she's very much in an energy of being luminous. Okay, so what does all that mean? Well, let's break it down further in her overall energy. First card out, Queen of Pentacles. All right, this is the nurturer. She's compassionate. She's got a big heart, but she also has her money all up in check, all right? She can run an empire. She can be the hostess with the mostest. She's the balance of both worlds, of the 3D world and the world of her home, and the world of being nurturing and loving and kind. This is like very much an Empress energy for me, because she births, she's like a mother, she's the wife, she's a businesswoman, she's all of these things in the 3D world. So, you know, here she's in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Queen of Cups, which is why she's so darn luminous. She's in her 3D, she's in her heart space, she's in her heart center, and 4 of Pentacles, and she's holding on to that for herself, for her life, for her match. And she too, Ace of Cups, is holding on to that and loving herself and fulfilling, 9 of Cups, her wishes. She's in a really good spot, in a very, very healthy spot. Where is Divine Masculine in his overall energy? Oh my God, I just love this one. It flew out. Maturity. He is in an energy of maturity. Look at this picture. There's like somebody standing behind the person who's, you know, studying. This is almost like spirit guides and angels or his higher self. When this maturity card comes out, this is all about being an emotionally mature person. This is about coming into maturity, or into becoming a mature person, knowing that he is responsible for his own light, his own luminosity. He also knows that he's responsible for his own happiness. So when this card comes out, it's like he knows that he deserves real love. He knows he deserves happiness and attractiveness and security, and not the false versions that he fed his ego with in third-party connections over time. He's emotionally mature now, and it very much goes with the theme of his reading, because I'm going to give you the spoiler alert now, that this energy for the theme of his reading is he's dissatisfied with third-party energies. He's dissatisfied with the past. He's dissatisfied being unhappy. This is the theme of his reading. He's done with the same old, same old. No one compares to his feminine. No one is as luminous as his feminine. And so in this energy, he's taken time to contemplate his emotional maturity. He's maybe meditated, he's healed. There's a lot of things that he's done. Maybe spent time alone in the hermit's energy to emotionally mature himself. So let's take a look deeper into his overall energy. First card out, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is an energy of, look at, he's not out in the cold. He's willingly sitting out there in the mountains, in the woods, looking. Look at, there's a skull, there's darkness. He's just he's looking, he's contemplating. He's taken a time out. You know, he's rejected people and relationships that do not serve him so that he can enlighten. This is the Judgment card, so that he can evaluate and contemplate about the past. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is also about unconditional love, soul connections. So he's, you know, as he's being enlightened in this Five of Pentacles energy, because he's no longer around other people that don't match him, he's in an energy where he can actually think and feel and connect within himself. Okay? And he's learning his karmic lessons, the Wheel card. He's learning his lessons. He wants to move towards his destiny and take action as the King of Wands. Let me tell you, the King of Wands has come up a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. And I use 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 50% of the time, I use 12 decks. 12 decks, 12 tarot decks. Came out 6 times. This is the time for action, because he is no longer okay with the way things were, the way things have been going, the choices that he made. So let's just go straight into Divine Masculine's theme for today's reading, okay? He's in this energy of, look at this, mermaid. Look at curiosity, comparisons, dissatisfaction. Okay, so this is very much about the grass is greener. The grass is greener. Was the grass greener on the other side? Was that karmic fulfilling? Was the third party, 3 swords, fulfilling? Okay, this is very much an energy where, you know, you were driven first by curiosity and then dissatisfaction. The grass appeared to be greener on the other side of this divine connection, or so he believed. And so now he's in this glass sphere, okay? And he's like experiencing this other world because he's now rejected everything. And now he's kind of like, something that I thought would make me happy, turns out it didn't. It didn't survive, you know, what I thought it was going to be. This was very much the quick attraction, the ego feed, the appeal of those brief encounters did not survive a commitment. And now he's just done. He's just done being unhappy. He's done with the same old women he was connecting with. All right. She's like, yeah, I got my own light. I'm so glad masculine is in an energy of maturity. I'm so happy for him. So what is Divine Feminine's theme for today's reading? Well, she's in shelter. She's providing shelter for herself. Okay, look at this. This is the card where she's alone, but she's got nature around her. That's why she's Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded. She's 3D, okay, right now. She's transforming herself, transforming her body, transforming her insides, transforming her mind. All right, she's sheltering herself. Page of Swords. She's sheltering herself from maybe social media, from communication. Page of Swords is a card of non-communication. That is her shelter right now. She's in a period of where she doesn't want to reach out. She doesn't want to communicate. She's divine feminine. She's Queen of Pentacles. She is Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Wands. She is the Empress. She's all of these queens today. The only queen she's not is the Queen of Swords, and that's the only queen that she came up with for him right now, which is interesting to me. And that's why I was like, oh my God, who the hell is that? So, she's just like, I've already laid the sword down. I'm over that energy. I'm over that behavior. I'm the wiser now. I'm the Empress. I'm in my heart space. I'm living my dream. I'm in my empire. I've got my empire. I'm luminous. I'm luminous now. And so, she's like, she doesn't need this Queen of Swords energy because she embodies all of the queens already. But the main energies that she is resonating with right now at this time is that Empress energy, which even includes Queen of Swords. Okay? But she's that 3D queen. She's the queen in her heart. She's the queen of action. She's the queen of fire. Right? She's the queen of light. Ooh, queen of light. So right now her shelter is this non-communication. Her shelter is, maybe she just feels safe, just kind of like, not communicating, just maybe tracking his progress perhaps, or whatever, through readings or whatever. But her shelter is in non-communication. What is the theme for the connection? Look at this. This energy here is about waiting for the right time, waiting for the right time. And it's clarified by the King of Wands. Who's the King of Wands? Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is frankly just being patient. He's like strategizing, waiting for the right time to come in and take action. He's very much in an energy of calm, planning, right? He's very much in an energy where he's got a desire for results, but he knows he cannot rush back to her when she embodies Queen of Swords for him. I'm telling you, as many times as I tried to clarify that damn Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles came out every single time. So now I wish I had just kind of started channeling instead, because I always channel real time when we're doing this, but this is very much an energy. He knows he can't rush it. He has to be in the Knight of Pentacles energy while being this King of Wands that takes action towards his queen. All right, bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment, divine masculine and feminine. Look at this, sacral chakra and Archangel Gabriel. This is very much about starting to want to communicate. Archangel Gabriel is, look at this, the throat chakra is enlightened here. This is about communication. Sacral chakra is about emotional intimacy and vulnerability. And this is why he has come up as King of Cups like a shit ton of times, okay? He's very much in the King of Cups energy because he's in his heart space. She's in the Queen of Cups energy. She is in her heart space. And so this is both of them being in their heart space, being vulnerable and being in an energy of wanting to communicate their deepest emotional feelings for each other. Okay, and Archangel Gabriel is helping them. Head, heart, and environment for divine masculine, specifically 8 of Wands and 6 of Swords. He's ready to get out of the defeated 5 of Swords energy. He's ready to now move out of this rough patch and move and progress and communicate with divine feminine. Bottom of the deck for divine feminine is 8 of Wands as well, duplicate. They both want to talk. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands. And look at that. She knows he needs to talk. King of Wands. And so look at her. She's just like, yep, I'm fiery. I'm a queen, but I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands. So she too wants communication, but she knows that it is not in her place to do it. Okay. I want to tell you what the bottom of the deck is real quick for this Queen of Swords clarifier. It is the 5 of Wands, which is this conflict between the two of them. All right. It turns out it's the Empress. So the Queen of Swords is the Empress. It's his queen. I want to start with the karmic reading first. Okay, let's get that out of the way. First card out, I said, what are the third-party energies in divine masculine's life in the form of other women, okay, or other people, romantic, physical, whatever. So I just said, give me third-party energies in his in his life, okay? Five of Swords. This is the card of defeat. This is the card of like nobody won. So right away in his energy, when he thinks about third parties or karmics, he's like, I don't win here. What doesn't he win? He doesn't win any happiness. Why? Because it's deceitful, it's self-sabotaging, and it only leads to sadness. What else? You know, he wants to take a leap of faith, but this time he wants to be the King of Swords. He wants to be in an energy of being truthful because he wasn't. And so he's trying to stabilize. You know, as the King of Swords, he's thinking about where he can get his commitment. But I also feel like this is the divine feminine he wants to take a leap of faith with, because the Fool came out for him in his environment about what he's working towards. And the Four of Wands came out in his environment. So in this third party reading, he's like, nobody wins in this situation with third parties. He's like, you know, we don't get happiness. There's deceit and there's sadness. And so the next card out is, you know, I want to take a leap of faith. I want to start the journey as the King of Swords. I want to move towards a marriage, and I want to balance things out, okay, to move forward. There's this desire to look ahead and make an offer in the 3D world towards something long term, but he's rejecting that. Five of Pentacles with any third parties. He's in the King of Pentacles energy where he's trying to be stable, right? Which really supports his Four of Wands energy. He wants to be grounded and stable. But so he's guarding, he's fighting people off, okay? He's fighting people off. He's fighting off communication. All right? He's fighting off communication. There is this desire for new beginnings, Ace of Pentacles. And that's what he's trying to manifest as the Magician. But he's wounded right now, okay? And so he's in this energy of healing, Temperance. So there's not one queen here, not one. And you see I have like at least 3 clarifiers in each. So, you know, I really feel like there's this energy with him. And by the way, bottom of the deck for him is Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. So he's just having some truth, some illumination about what he wants in the future. So he wants to break free, right? And the theme of this reading, break free from third parties, break free from those energies, because it's just defeating. It doesn't serve him. You know, he's not happy. There's deceit and there's sadness. And this, you know, new beginning, this leap of faith he wants to take in any connection, he knows he has to do it as the King of Swords in order to gain union. And that's what he's trying to balance out. But this offer towards anything long-term, he's rejecting them. He's not doing it. He's alone. And so he's stabilizing. He's fighting off any communications. And anything new that he manifests in the beginning, you know, he's going to do from a healed perspective. Because at this point in time, he's not with anybody specifically, but he's definitely in an energy to know that he wants something a little bit more stable and long term, okay? So that's the karmic third party reading. All right, let's go ahead and go to the reading for Divine Masculine and Feminine. First card out for Divine Masculine for his headspace. Look at this. This is the Emperor energy and deceit. He knows in his headspace that he's deceived her. He's deceived her in the past. When he thinks about his Divine Feminine, he's like, I've lied to her. I've lied to her. I've cheated her. And that's why we aren't together today. So he's very much evaluating now in his emotional maturity. Remember, he got 5 of Pentacles in Justice and the 6 of Cups. He's thinking about the past, all right, learning his lessons. He knows he sabotaged the connection. He knows he has deceived her. And so when he thinks like that in his headspace about Divine Feminine, here's what we get. He remembers her in her old energy of the Queen of Swords. That's what happens when he thinks about, you know, the shit he did. That's what happens. So what happens in his headspace, he's in his power, but he's thinking about how he deceived his Divine Feminine, and he's stressed. 9 of Swords. What's he stressed about? 9 of Pentacles. He's stressed, trying to gain his confidence. He's stressed, is she single? And that is his burden. 10 of Wands, okay? The next card out, 2 of Swords in his headspace. He's gone within. He's gone within. Things are at a stalemate around any movement forward. Knight of Wands with his Queen of Swords, right? This Queen of Swords, things are at a stalemate, and she's a source of his stress because right now he knows he freaking deceived her. What about the Queen of Swords? Knight of Pentacles. He cannot rush in. He has to be thoughtful. He has to be loyal. If he wants to talk to the Queen of Swords, he's not sure. 4 of Cups. If he's missed the opportunity, he's learning his lessons. 3 of Pentacles, okay? And he's ended 10 of Swords, the juggle. Okay, so that's why, guys, I was like, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Even if it's third party, it's showing me it's over. But you know me, I gotta know. I want to know. So I said, fine, boom. Who is the Queen of Swords? And that came out after I did this karmic reading. Queen of Swords, Empress. That's Divine Feminine. Okay, but this is the energy he's in when he sees her as the Queen of Swords, when he thinks about the shit that he did. And so finally, in this stress, is she single? That's my burden. You know, I can't rush into her because I juggled her, I heard her, I learned my lesson, and I have to be thoughtful about how I approach my Empress because I'm in my heart space now, King of Cups. I'm in my heart space, and I'm ready to give her my love, and I'm ready to finally receive her love. What is she thinking when she thinks of Divine Masculine? Hierophant and Archangel Raphael. She's very much in an energy of heart healing. She really is. So with this contract, this is about wisdom. She's wise. She knows. She's luminous. She's all the queens, right? But she's still very wounded in her heart. I don't care how powerful and healed you are. You know, there's still some heartbreak here that Mercury retrograde has brought back to the surface that still needs some support, some healing. And so she's working on her heart healing of this contract, okay? So what is she thinking further when she thinks about Divine Masculine? What is she thinking? First card out, Nine of Cups, right? This is a dupe to the Nine of Cups here in her overall energy. She has wishes. What's her wish? King of Wands, her Divine Masculine. King of Wands here in the connection. King of Wands here is Divine Masculine. He is her wish. Of course he is. He is her Divine Masculine. And so, you know, she's healing for herself. Archangel Raphael is also helping keep her in her heart space, okay? As a grounded queen, as the Empress, okay? But when she's thinking about him and this contract, this spiritual connection, Divine Masculine is her wish. But right now she's working hard. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a dupe to the clarifier of the Queen of Swords here, right? He's learned his lessons. She's working hard. She's learning her lessons as the Empress, okay? What is she learning? The Star card, that she's trying to be guided. She's trying to find her hope again. She's trying to find her renewal again. She's trying to move towards her wishes again. And again, King of Wands, right? He's her wish. What about the King of Wands? Queen of Cups. That's her in her overall energy. As he takes action towards her, she wants to stay in her heart space. What about Knight of Wands? When he comes forward as the King of Wands, she wants to be in her heart space. But what? The Moon card. She doesn't know. She knows the universe is doing something in the background. It's clarified by the Ace of Wands. She doesn't know that quite the Ace of Wands is there, that new beginning is there. She's not sure. She can't see it coming. She's working hard. She knows what her wish is. That's what she's affirmed. That's what she's trying to attract in her life as her luminous self, this chivalrous male. But still, it's just unclear. Her intuition tells her yes, but in the 3D, she's not really seeing it. So she's just standing in her power today. In his heart space for Divine Feminine, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Remember, the ace is for the masculine to give. The ace is for the masculine to give. He's gaining his strength to make this offer. Prosperity begins in the material world. He's getting ready to come forward with his offer to his Empress. So here we go. What else is going on in his heart space? Well, Ace of Pentacles. All right, this is what he wants. He's like, I want a new beginning. I'm done with the old, the other energies. They're not for me. They don't last. They don't make me happy. I'm not fulfilled. He's realized his feminine is his person. So when he's in his heart space, he's ready. He's trying to find the strength to come forward with this Ace of Pentacles and offer justice, bring things back to balance again. You know, make the apology for union, Three of Cups. Okay, so what about the Three of Cups? King of Wands. That's him again. He wants to reunite with her. Remember, you know, Three of Cups is the bottom of the deck for her. She's happy, enjoying her life. He wants to get into the celebration. He wants to take action towards her, but he's feeling stuck, the Devil. So what's he stuck in? Four of Swords, recovery. He's still stuck in his recovery, in his healing, and that's okay. because what he wants to do is be the King of Swords, the match to the Queen of Swords, who's honest, a man of integrity. And that is the cycle he is trying to complete to come forward with his truth, Knight of Swords. Because why? Nine of Cups. She is his wish. And he's really working hard, Eight of Pentacles, to manifest that wish. Lots of wishes here. Now, what's happening in her heart space? Five of Pentacles energy and the Sun. She does feel, look at where the Sun and the Moon. She does feel like things are going to start to get better. You know, there's a part of her, a big part of her that feels like they're going to come out of separation and into this union, into this renewal, into this success, into this rebirth. But then there's also this very logical side of her that said, don't get too attached to that. Don't get too attached to that. So here's what's going on in her heart space. In her heart space, first card out, Chariot. Okay, she wants to balance things out and move forward. Okay, but that's the burden, 10 of Wands. She doesn't know how they're going to be able to move forward out of this separation, okay, because they feel stuck in the separation. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. She feels stuck in the separation. She wants to end, Death card, she wants to end this guardedness, this fight, this battle where they're battling each other, okay, and have this union. But this union to her feels like it's over, 10 of Swords, because of his deceit, 7 of Swords. So she's a little bit, that's that wound here that Archangel Raphael is helping her with. All right, she just feels like, you know, I kind of feel it in my intuition. Yes, he's my wish. I'm loving myself. I'm grounding myself. I'm staying in my heart space. I'm being guided. I'm doing my work. But boy, are we stuck in separation because of this deceit. What's happening in Divine Masculine's environment as related to Divine Feminine? 9 of Pentacles and Cornucopia. He's single, guys. You know, got a lot of 9 of Pentacles right here in his headspace and now in his environment. And there's no other queen that's coming up in his environment or in the karmic reading. So he's ready to harvest this cornucopia. He is ready for his 10 of Cups. This is that 10 of Cups on steroids. He is ready to give her that ace and make that cornucopia with her. That's in his environment. So what else is happening in his environment as related to Divine Feminine? 10 of Cups. Well, not only do you have the 10 of Cups and steroids in the environment, but now you've got 10 of Cups. What about the 10 of Cups? 4 of Wands. This is a Divine Feminine. Remember, we got the 4 of Wands here with the Fool card, 4 of Wands. He knows it's his feminine. All right, what else is happening in his environment? He wants this family. He wants this union. He wants to move forward, 6 of Swords, into this rebirth, Judgment card. Remember, Judgment came out in his overall energy, and he wants to rebirth this with the Queen of Pentacles. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Divine Feminine. What does he want with the Queen of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles. Third time it's come out today. Third time Ace of Pentacles has come out. He wants to make that offer to the Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Right here, duped his headspace, clarifying the King of Cups. He's ready to give to her. He's ready to start the journey. Remember, in this third-party karmic reading, the Fool, we just got the Fool. King of Swords, we already got that in his heart space. 4 of Wands right here in his environment. And we got the Chariot somewhere over here. I think it was on her side. But at any rate, that's what he wants. He's acknowledged that that's his twin, that is his divine connection. Okay? So he's ready. Look at this, guys. You can't make this shit up. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the Fool. I mean, all of this energy in his environment, come on. This is what he's working towards as the King of Wands. He's done with the third-party situations, done with the karmic energies. What's happening in her environment? Look at her. She's got 8 of Cups and broken heart. She's trying to walk away from anything that doesn't serve her. She's trying to walk away from this broken heart. She's trying to walk away from the pain and the grief and the loss. This is the healing that she's going through. So again, feminines, if this resonates with you and you need help, send me your picture unfiltered and let me see if I can help you, okay? Email that to me at queenoflight1111@gmail.com. So in her environment, she's working really hard. Maybe she's going to the ocean. Maybe she's trying to ground herself with water. Maybe she's meditating or praying. But she's just withdrawing from this broken heart. She's just done. She doesn't want to feel the pain anymore. So now what's happening further in her environment? Temperance is the first card out for her. Temperance. It's about patience. It's about healing. It's about the twin flame angel trying to balance out the connection. So what she's really healing is this broken heart in her environment. What about Temperance, Queen of Pentacles? This is what she's working on. Divine Feminine, dupe to the Queen of Pentacles, he wants to make an offer to in his environment. What about the Queen of Pentacles and Temperance? Three of Pentacles. This is her hard work. Patience and healing is her hard work. Matches. This Three of Pentacles and Empress and Star in her headspace. This is what she's really working to do, is heal this broken heart, do her work. Can they work together as a team? Nine of Pentacles. This is her being in her single energy. And by the way, remember, he's single too. Nine of Pentacles. Okay? Remember, you got Nine of Pentacles in his headspace as well. So she's single. She is in her energy of feeling confident. And what about it? Ace of Pentacles. She knows that the ace is coming. And by the way, this ace clarifies that Queen of Pentacles. She knows it's coming. But right now, they're at a stalemate. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Right? Remember, the Two of Swords is right here for him in his headspace. They're at a stalemate. What about the Two of Swords? Nine of Swords. She's gone within because it stresses her out. They're not moving. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. So now what? Knight of Swords. She's ready to move forward with the truth. Move out of confusion. Okay? But it's giving her sadness. Five of Cups when she thinks about the past. That is why she is doing this heart healing. What is the bottom of the deck for the energy of the connection? Look at this. King of Wands, Page of Wands. This is him wanting to talk. He wants to talk to his Divine Feminine. First card out, Three of Wands. He's waiting. Three of Swords. There's heartbreak around this new beginning. He doesn't know how he's going to do it. He's just like waiting. He doesn't know what to do. The Moon. It's unclear. Things are in the background about how to communicate. Knight of Swords. This truth, this movement forward. Page of Wands. This is the energy of the message, of communication, gaining confidence. Nine of Pentacles. And not giving up. Nine of Wands. We're trying to move forward. Wheel of Fortune. Into our destiny. Learning our lessons. King of Swords. That's him learning his lesson to match the Queen of Swords. And then we get King of Swords. This is masculine again. He wants the Ten of Pentacles. He's ready to build this long-term life with her. And then this Ten of Wands, this huge burden that he's in his headspace about what he did. He's learned his lesson, the Wheel card. Remember, we got the Wheel over here in his overall energy. He's learned his lesson, guys. I really don't think that he will be repeating any of this stuff anymore. I think he's learned his lesson. I think he knows that this is what he wants. This is what he wants. This is what he wants. All right? So if I can help you with any healing or if I can help you with a reading, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at queenoflight1111.com. Bye.